back with another one. Taking a break from the Yuji beatdowns for a bit, but he'll definitely be back sooner than you think. So watch till the end, and let me cook. Joining the gauntlet in this video will feature for the first time in this series, the one who left it all behind. Toji Fushiguro, going up against several Chainsaw Man characters. And also, just a quick heads up, some of you guys might be confused if I bring up Maki while talking about Toji in some of these fights. Well, spoiler alert, that's simply because they're stated to be equal after Maki has her awakening later in the series. So her actions can also be used to determine how Toji would fare against his opponents. That being said, if you guys are ready to see some real epic and badass fights, then make sure to subscribe and hit that bell while you're down there. But without any further ado, let's get straight into this with Toji's first opponent. Toji versus the Zombie Devil. If there's one thing that perfectly shows why Toji is called the Sorcerer Killer, it's this fight right here. The Zombie Devil might not be a powerhouse among devils, but it represents exactly the kind of chaotic battlefield Toji thrives in. A swarm of regenerating corpses, overwhelming numbers, and a blood-soaked arena where hesitation means death. In the Chainsaw Man world, this devil wiped out entire mobs of humans, and its army of undead can tear through groups in seconds. But against Toji, this becomes less of a fight and more of an execution. His speed alone makes the zombies look frozen. We've seen him blitz special grade curses like Dagon before they could even react. And this devil's minions move nowhere near that fast. Add his overwhelming physical strength and masterful weapon control, and every swing of his cursed tools turns the battlefield into pure carnage. Even if the devil tries to overwhelm him with numbers, Toji's mobility and cold efficiency means he never stays in one spot long enough to get caught. By the time the zombie devil realizes what it's up against, its army is already in pieces, and Toji's blade is buried in its core.
Kill confirmed.
A flawless dismantling. Not a battle, but a hunt. His KD? 1-0. A flawless start for Toji, but let's see who he's got next. Toji versus Aki Hayakawa.
Cool.
Now, this would be a very different kind of fight. Not a slaughter, but a duel between two professionals. Aki's the type of fighter who never wastes movement. Between the Fox Devil, Curse Devil, and later on the Future Devil, his combat style is built around timing, prediction, and punishing openings with lethal precision. His calmness under pressure and ability to read opponents make him incredibly dangerous, especially against reckless devils or humans who underestimate him. But Toji isn't reckless, he's efficient. He's fought and killed sorcerers who could manipulate space, summon Shikigami, and move faster than the eye can track. So while Aki's contracts give him some range and unpredictability, Toji's speed, strength, and instinct put him several tiers above. He doesn't need cursed energy to read attacks. His body and senses alone were sharp enough for him to react to a point-blank red from Gojo and block it effectively. So the moment Aki calls on the Fox or tries to set up for the Cursed Devil,
Kill confirmed.
Toji would already be in his face. It's a clean, ruthless takedown. In a straight 1v1, no prep, no backup, he's simply too fast to stop, which bumps his KD up 2-0. But let's see if he can keep this streak going. Toji versus Akane Sawatari. This would be one of the most tactical fights in the gauntlet. Akane's control over the Snake Devil gives her a huge edge in versatility. She can summon it instantly, constrict or consume opponents, and even release devils she's captured before under her control. Her calm, calculating nature makes her extremely dangerous, especially against someone who thrives on direct combat. So Toji would have to approach this one differently. Rushing in would mean getting swallowed whole, so he'd rely on stealth, speed, and misdirection to close the distance, much like he did against Team Gojo. But unlike that fight, he'd have no prep time or prior knowledge of Akane's abilities, putting him at serious risk of losing for the first time in this gauntlet. And since the specifics of the Snake Devil's Swallow Whole ability were never clearly explained, we don't know if Toji could bust out of it if he got eaten, or if it's an instant GG, turning him into one of her puppets like the Ghost Devil. If he avoids that though, Akane is done. Her other attacks would dodge effortlessly by Kubeni, and Toji could do the exact same with ease and blitz her in an instant.
Kill confirmed.
Still, I think this fight has the possibility to go either way, which is why I won't put a KD on this one. I'd like to know how you guys think this fight would go. But let's move on to Toji's final opponent. Toji versus Katana Man. Two assassins built for close-range combat. Katana Man's hybrid physiology grants him incredible speed and regeneration. He can blitz forward with razor-sharp precision, slicing through concrete and steel like paper. His healing makes trading blows a non-issue, allowing him to fight recklessly while keeping up relentless pressure. And while his speed is definitely no joke, it mostly comes from that one move he keeps spamming over and over. Toji would still have the clear edge in agility and reaction time, with regeneration being the only real advantage Katana Man holds here. His raw aggression would force Toji to stay constantly on guard, but Toji's precision and experience fighting faster and stronger opponents would ultimately carry him through, and allow him to dodge Katana Man's strikes with ease. The longer the fight goes on, the more Katana Man's regeneration turns into a liability. There's only so much damage a hybrid devil can heal before needing more blood, and in a pure one-on-one with no allies to replenish him or pull his left hand, that limit hits fast.
Kill confirmed.
A critical strike from Toji probably wouldn't kill him outright, but it would be enough to end the battle decisively. And that wraps up Toji's run through this first round of Chainsaw Man opponents. From tearing through the zombie devil's endless horde, to dismantling Aki's precision strikes, and finally dissecting Katana Man's relentless assault, he closes this gauntlet with a clean 3-0 KD. With only his clash against the Snake Devil left in ambiguity. Against beings that rely almost entirely on supernatural powers to survive, Toji's heavenly restriction proves that sometimes, the deadliest monster in shonen is still just a human. But what did you guys think? Did Toji's fights play out the way you expected? Or would you have given a different outcome to any of these matchups? Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed these animations, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.